Welcome back from our first snow day, Hawks. Today is Monday, February 3rd, and it is an A day. Today's student of the day is Tristan Trusty for working as hard as anyone. Tristan wants to learn everything there is about lifting. He helps all his peers in class as well as leading by example, nominated by Mr. Hogue. Now over to Nessa with your news.
Good morning, Hawks. Nasa Skeet here with your news. I hope you guys had a great snow day, and I think just 10 more days until February break. Anyways, next Thursday, this week, on the 6th, the last day of the ski club for the DQ fundraiser. Order a blizzard at DQ and $1 will go to the ski club. Drone soccer is still open if you would like to attend practices. Contact or stop in B112, also known as the Tech Wing, on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The next game, the championship, is on Friday the 8th, and no experience is needed. Studio 315 is open in the library after school, as always. Also, make sure to fill out a form if you would like to have a blind date with a book. Those can be found on the school's website or in your Lang & Lit Google Classrooms. Coming up soon on the 17th is President's Day, so there is no school. But then winter break is just right after that, from the 18th through the 21st. In other news, the high school's Learning Center here at our school is accepting applications all the way until today. Head to guidance for more information. Now let's check out a video featuring Booked for Lunch.
Hello, who am I here with?
Hi, I'm Courtney Berry. I'm a special education teacher in the building.
What are you currently reading?
I am currently reading a novel love story by Ashley Poston.
Would you recommend it to someone?
Actually, this was recommended to me by a student, so I'm reading it because she said it was really good, and it has been really good. So yeah, I would recommend it to someone.
What other books did you hear about at Book for Lunch that was interesting?
The last Books for Lunch I went to was a book for the winter holidays, and so there was a lot of Christmassy books. And I read a couple of those, and it was kind of cool because it was themed for Christmas. So I can't remember exact titles right now, but I would definitely recommend going to get some more ideas of books to read.
What made you attend Book for Lunch?
First of all, I love our library, and our librarians, Miss Martinek and Miss Elsie, and they have snacks and crafts and talking about books. So 3 of my favorite things. Highly recommend going.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Who am I here with?
I'm Olivia.
What do you do at Book for Lunch?
We basically just hang around with a bunch of other students and a couple teachers and talk about any books that we are currently reading or that we really liked while we eat very good food.
What are you currently reading?
I'm currently reading A Marriage of Opposites for my book club that is not associated with this school. Or this, unfortunately.
How many times have you attended Book for Lunch?
Twice, October and December.
What did you hear about at Books for Lunch that you want to read?
I can't remember the names of any of them, but there were several that were like about relationships that some of the teachers were talking about that seemed really interesting to me. I'll have to check back.
Thank you. Who am I here with?
I'm Kira.
What do you do at Books for Lunch?
So normally there's just snacks and a craft, and sometimes they have a book for you, and sometimes you just talk about books.
How many times have you attended?
We went in October and December.
What are you currently reading?
Right now I'm reading Frankenstein for Ivy Lit. Yeah.
Would you recommend it to someone?
I don't think so. It's a classic, but it's boring and weird.
Yeah. What did you hear about at Book for Lunch that you wanted to read?
There was this book last time that Miss Wolkowitz recommended that she was reading. I don't remember the name of it, but it was like historical fiction and about World War II and World War I, and it seemed really cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lastly, the elective fair will be held today in the theater during lunch periods 5, 6, and 7. Come check out a portion of some of the great classes you can take here at CPPhs. Stop by your opposite of your lunch, learn about classes, get some candy, and earn tickets that can be entered for a chance to win prizes. Now let's go back over to Connor with today's weather.
Yesterday was Groundhog's Day and Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow. 6 more weeks of winter? Maybe, but he's only right 35% of the time. Today we are looking at a high of 47 degrees with some rain in the afternoon. We're keeping an eye on Thursday as there is a chance for some freezing rain and snow early in the morning. Now back to Nessa with today's sports.
Let's get right into it. Sports games and practices were canceled last Friday due to snowy conditions. On Thursday night, girls varsity basketball fell to UE. Boys wrestling also had a tough meet as they were beaten by Newark Valley Thursday evening. But tonight we've got a full lineup of the boys and girls bowling teams playing at Crystal Lanes at 3:40, while JV and varsity girls basketball travel to Vestal for their matches. Good luck, Hawks. Now over to Connor to wrap up the show.
Thanks for tuning in to CPPtv, your daily source of news around the Nest. If you missed anything from today's show or any previous shows, you can check them out on our YouTube channel at CPPtv. If you'd like to check us out on Instagram, on there we are called CPP.tv. Thanks for watching and keep flying, Hawks.